he again controlling those ties. And
right, that was a beautiful sweep single by Campbell.
That was quick. Able to get right behind for the 3.
Gilgore tripoding up into a Granby roll.
Into that scramble, got his leg up, but
he's trying to find some height.
Campbell was able to.
It's going to be locked hands, free move for Gilgore here. You don't see that very often in college. Campbell's going to just lift the leg, trip, and go out of bounds.
Yep.
So Gilgore's going to get the point for the locked hands.
And he's been, anytime that Gilgore's been able to get up, he's just, even in neutral as well, Campbell's just bringing that leg up and tripping him, and it's been working every time so far.
Right.
That'll take it to 6-2 after the takedown and locked hands.
Yeah, short time here in the first period. Gilgore up to his feet. He found the escape to get the point.
Now, and with that locked hands, his takedown ties it instead of being down to 6-5 instead. So that was could be a big call.
Right, in these close matches, every point counts.
Yeah. And that'll be the end of the first. Campbell already with 52 seconds of riding time, so if he's able to just tack on 8 more, he'll get the extra point as well.
Right, and Campbell's going to choose to start neutral here for the second period. And on that sweep single again.
Gilgore just not able to defend it. He's got the wizard, but Campbell in really good position, and he's going to get the takedown. Gilgore's going to be able to get the escape. He's got to watch for that sweep single because I think all 3 takedowns of Campbell's have been from that sweep single.
Yeah, they've all been from that sweep single, and I mean he's just kind of hits a little head tap there, and he just goes.
Yeah, he's really very quick too. It's very effective.
You blink, you could miss that takedown.
Yeah. I think I did blink one time and missed it. So,
and Gilgore with a shot attempt there on the edge of the mat. They're going to go out of bounds and hit the gym floor, and they're going to go back to the center and reset here. Nice little throw by Gilgore to kind of reach for that leg.
Yeah.
Little high crotch attempt, but kind of ran out of real estate to finish the shot.
Yep. 1 minute left now in the second. Gilgore now trying to control the ties a little bit. After all first period and up till midway to this second, it's been Campbell just controlling it the whole time.
Right, I mean, when you come out onto the mat firing like a machine gun off the whistle, you can expend some energy pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing about wrestling and all combat sports for that matter. It's a war of attrition. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Now, short time with 20 seconds left in this second period. Either one of them gets a takedown. It'd be huge for them. But it looks like they're just going to stand there for 10 seconds.
They're going to run the clock out here. So, Gilgore's got the opportunity here to choose where he's going to start. He's going to choose to start on bottom.
Got to be careful, too, because Campbell with 1 minute and 2 seconds of riding time. So you'd almost have to take him down again and get those riding time points down.
Campbell flattening Gilgore out, trying to control the wrists up top. Gilgore building his base back, fighting to get those hands clear. Tripoding up.
Got to peel the hands.
Yep, he's fighting those hands. Gilgore looking for the mat return. Campbell looking for the mat return. Gilgore's going to fight free to get the point.
Gilgore in on a double.
Yeah, directly in on that shot.
Went right to it, and now he's just praying to the wrestling gods.
Yeah, Campbell has his hips back really far. Yeah. It's going to be a stalemate, so. But yeah, I mean, Campbell, he sprawled back quick, had some really solid reaction time out there.
Gilgore was a decent shot. He just wasn't able to finish it because Campbell was able to get his hips back so quickly. Now Gilgore fighting for that underhook there off the whistle. Campbell's like, no, thank you. I'm not going to play into that game. I'm gonna
circle out and that's a deep high crotch by Campbell. Gilgore, though, in straight to the crotch lock. It's looking like we're going to have a stalemate here, but actually,
no.
Campbell's getting some height, so now Gilgore's, trying to stay on those ankles and start the scramble.
40 seconds left now. Gilgore's going to have to work if he wants to etch out a win here.
Right, Gilgore's really fighting on that ankle to try to get the funk going, but it's just Campbell is just really flexible and bending.
Almost got back points. That would have been huge. Now 20 seconds left. You almost have to cut him.
Gilgore got the takedown, but he's got short time, 20 seconds here. Coaches are yelling to cut him.
Campbell's just holding his hand there. He's stalling a little bit.
Campbell's just trying to take his time.
Yep.
Campbell's like, I don't have to score anything to secure this win, so I'm not going to give you the opportunity to cut me.
Yep, that'll be the match.
However, Gilgore was able to kind of close that point gap there late in the match to deny the major decision. So the Warriors are going to get 3 points out of it, with Campbell winning 10-8. It's 11-8 once the riding time points get added on. So that'll do it for 125 pounds.
That was an exciting first match as well.
Right. Expect many more of those to come here this evening as A.J. Staten takes on Evan Thompson of ESU at 133 pounds.
And Thompson, the true freshman, going against Staten, the true sophomore. So young bucks, you could say.
Back-to-back matches of underclassmen out there competing. So not really any of those situations where you got a freshman against like a senior or grad student and there's a big age gap. Jap Wizard attempt there by Thompson, but they're going to circle back up to their feet. Shot attempt in by Staten. Thompson got his hips back, and he's going to over-under and take Staten to his back.
Staten able to fight it off for a second.
Yeah, he's got to try to limp arm that one arm out if he wants to try to fight off his back, and that's quite the bridge by Staten.
Yeah.
Fighting hard down there to not stay on his back.
Not able to get that other arm out, though. He's got 2 minutes to work with now, and it's just going to be a battle.
Right, he's fighting hard here to not give up this pin.
He's almost reversing
He's almost got it.
Oh, his hips are so high. Oh, he's got it!
He's going to take Thompson.
He just reversed it.
To the mat. There's the full count after Thompson with the bridge.
What a turn of events. He's got the half going as well.
He's staying in right there.
He's flat.
There's the pin.
Oh, my gosh.
A.J. Staten gets taken feet to back. He reverses Evan Thompson and finds the pin.
What a turn of events. You thought he had Staten dead to rights. He fighting on his back for 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, dude. That's why you fight to the bitter end. You don't give up. I mean, it's a hard spot to be in there on your back, but especially whenever you get put on your back 30 seconds in. But he just fought hard, bridged hard, got that arm free, and got the reversal for the pin.
What a match. Now up for at 141 for East Stroudsburg is going to be a junior, Ben Makaritis, and for Shippensburg, a sophomore, Eli Bounds.
Bounds in on the leg there, but Makaritis was able to circle free.
Bounds trying to go to the go behind on the edge of the mat, but just going to push him out and get a fresh start in the middle. Okay. After that last match, it'll take the team score to 6-3 in favor of the Raiders. Makaritis in on a shot, but Bounds easily able to defend that one.
Few far out shots back and forth here. Both guys are having an easy time here fighting them off.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd's getting into it tonight. Better turnout here this evening.
More specifically, Eli's mom getting into it tonight. Not too much action so far, about 2 minutes in. Still looking for our first takedown.
Bounds, the sophomore, Makaritis, the junior, so both wrestlers here close in age. So they continue to fight to control those collar ties. Makaritis had that 2-on-1, trying to find a Russian tie there, but Bounds was able to fight to get that arm free. Fake, you get a fake, you get a fake.
Yeah,
back and forth, these stutter steps.
Now
Both guys are still feeling each other out.
Yep, now we got short time, just about 10 seconds left, and still not a true shot to be taken yet.
I mean, both guys are just really pummeling in hard here to fight for these ties.
Yeah.
So neither guy wants to give up any inch, and that's what you got to do in those battles. You don't want to get into bad position and give up the legs.
And then last match, it was over. Plenty of action in the first period. In this one, nothing. A lot of hand fighting. That's what's going on.
Makaritis is going to choose to start on bottom. So here's an opportunity for Bounds to rack up some riding time and work some combinations.
Looked like Makaritis was almost trying to grab you there, but or just tripod up.
Bounce
Eli
with the back heel trip.
Tilt.
And
he's going to get some
the
back
tilt.
points off of that. Get a full count there.
It was beautiful. Locked up on that arm.
That was nice.
Back heel trip into the tilt, and boom, 4 points just like that. Deep tight waist and claw going on here.
Yeah, it was definitely a smooth move there.
As Makaritis sits out, and they're going to, as we like to say, run out of real estate.
Yep.
Got to come up with another way to say creative way to say out of bounds.
Okay.
We'll work on that tonight.
I'll think about it.
Makaritis up to his feet quick.
He's going to get
into a front headlock, finds the escape.
Almost got the reversal there, but he got Eli in a little bit of a bad position, but Eli able to recover. Eli with a beautiful re-attack, and he's going to take him right down. That
was a really nice sweep single, brings it up.
And we kind of saw a lot of re-attacks in that first period as well, so you just thought that someone was going to hit on one.
Bounds.
Trying for the cradle.
Going for the cradle.
Not quite able to get that.
Back and forth there to that
he's just gonna
tight waist claw.
Brings the score up to 7-2 now. Eli with a minute flat on riding time. Under 30 seconds in this second period. Now just 10 seconds left, and Makaritis on a shot. Eli, 5 seconds to do something here, but
going to control that front headlock and just run out the clock here. Doesn't want to put himself in a bad position. Makaritis with a late shot attempt there as the buzzer was going off.
Yeah. Now Eli's going to choose bottom.
He's got exactly a minute of riding time, so it might not come into play here this evening, depending on how long Makaritis can.
I mean, he's giving it up right now, but he definitely has a chance to get it back.
Right, but Eli bounces.
He's going to.
Nope, I'm going to get up to my feet quick. Makaritis dropping down to the leg here.
No.
Makaritis lifting the leg up high.
Never seen that one. I cannot lie.
Yeah, I've never seen that. mat return like that, or even if you're in a shot and you have the leg up there.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone put it behind their head like that.
That was interesting. Wonder what they call that one. Wonder who teaches that one. You gotta have some confidence to do that. I mean,
right.
Lifting a guy's leg, like probably 5.5 feet in the air.
I've lifted the leg up onto my shoulder, but never over the head onto the other shoulder.
Now they're just gonna go out of bounds. Minute 15 to work with. Doesn't look like riding time is gonna be a factor here in this one.
Bounds back up to his feet quickly here again. Fighting here to try to peel these hands. He's going to find the escape. Makaritis was able to run the riding time down to just 8 seconds for those viewing at home. So
score now, it is 8-2. Eli in on that single, and he's just going to drop him back and get the takedown. Good use of leverage there by Bounds.
Yeah, that was that same sort of finish he used earlier in the match when he got in on the shot and then just kind of grabbed the hip and just pulled him back.
Yeah. And now, as it stands right now, he's got a major decision, but going to have to do some work. I would imagine Makaritis is going to come at him full swing here.
Right, yeah. With 30 seconds left on the clock, there's still a lot of time for action. So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bounce has got to keep moving here. He doesn't want to relax quite yet and put himself in a bad position, so he's got to stay on the attack.
Eli in.
And there he is on that deep shot.
Trying to cut to double, but he's going to settle for one leg. And 10 seconds left. Just can't be stupid here.
Makaritis on the whizzer, flipping around, trying to start a scramble. Makaritis is going to get a late takedown into a crab ride, and that's going to give up the major decision.
Way to fight by Makaritis there. Literally down to the last buzzer. He got that takedown at the last second.
Right, he might have thought, I can't quite win this, but at least I can make this team score a little bit closer, because every point on that team score is going to matter tonight as we go to 9-3.
Now moving on to this 149-pound matchup for East Stroudsburg. We have true freshman Austin Noe, and for Shippensburg, redshirt sophomore Mike Trainer. Trainer already in on that single, and he had him there for a second. Now he's going to go out the back door and trying to find something here, but Noe is doing a decent job at defending that, and just in a scramble situation.
Staying on that ankle, and that's your lifeline right there. If you're in a scramble position, is you got to stay on that ankle, and now he's in kind of on the shot, and Trainer was looking for the ankle. You got to find the ankle, and you want to get height. That is the moral of the story in these situations, but as you roll around, you get pretty funky.
They've gone around this entire mat now already, and
now Noe is in deep on that counter shot, I guess, and trying to shelf it up. Trainer switching to the whizzer, not trying to attack it head on. Now he's flipping around and looking for the ankle.
Wow. 1 minute scramble as it is so far, and right on the edge of the mat. Don't make it worth nothing, right?
Yeah, and Trainer's fighting to try to hip over, but now Noe is over
on the far leg. Almost put him in danger there. He's cross-facing.
He's cross-facing. He's trying to hook the ankle. Leg. They're on the edge of the mat here, so.
And it looks like Trainer's in the better position here, but, I mean, we've seen before it can go either way.
Right. Trainer, he's hooked the far ankle, trying to keep his hand in there, and he's going to get the three.
Now he's got the takedown.
So, wow. That was quite a battle there for that takedown.
A minute and a half of scrambling. Trainer's going to come out on top. And as I was going to say at the beginning of the match, before that entire sequence went down, I was going to say Trainer, the last two home matches, has had very, very good matches that he's been lucky enough to come out on top.
Right, yeah, 2 close wins, past 2 home matches for Trainer.
Against 2 really good guys, 2 guys that were ranked in the region as well.
Right, yeah, those are conference matches, regional matches, so that's going to definitely help him seed-wise going later into the season at the Super Region tournament. So if he can rack up here another conference win tonight, that'll go a long way. Trainer. He's controlling the wrists right now. Has it kind of tucked in the pocket.
Yeah, working
he's
for
going
the tilt.
for the tilt.
He'll get the back points here.
Classic cross wrist tilt there. Racked up the backs.
Austin Noe almost able to keep rolling out of that, but Trainer is able to get his leg up and stop him doing that. Now he's got the bar, trying to run it. Now with 30 seconds left.
He's got No rolled over the wrist. So,
thought he had it.
Yeah. Came off the hips, and No was able to hip over and get up. But
get to his feet. But
Trainer's going to take him right back down.
Almost taking him to his back again. No has been able to fight off his back so far really well today. I mean, earlier in the scramble situation, he almost had him on his back a few times. Then with the bar, he almost turned him for some more back points. And then in that situation, he took him back down and almost had some points as well.
No, up to his feet. Trainer trying to look for the mat return. No's going to hip heist out there and get the late escape at the end of the
I mean, just after that first period, they're probably both gassed. I mean, that was a
lot of high action wrestling for both guys there.
After this first period, it's going to be 7-1. Trainer on top. And let's hope he doesn't regret that late escape he gave up.
However, with a lot of these close matches Trainer's had this season, he's really been able to just demonstrate his endurance and just where he's at this year after coming back from being like a redshirt injury last year. So he's really come a long way to just kind of getting back into that wrestling shape this year and just really fighting hard in these close matches. And that's the kind of wrestling you want to see and you want to have going, the momentum you want to have going as the end of the season draws near.
Yeah, certainly. Trainer trying to break him back down to his stomach. No's building his base up. He's tripoding up. Now he's going to get to his feet, and they're going to go out of bounds.
And Trainer has racked up 2 minutes and 13 seconds of riding time here. So.
Already, yeah. That's going to be tough to dwindle back down.
He resets here. The minute 22 left in the second. Nice hip over by No to kind of get to his feet there, but Trainer drops to the leg, shelving it up.
Now he's just going to cover back on top.
Yep.
No's he's been able to get to his feet very well, but he's just not been able to turn that corner. And
right, Trainer's been a stud here this evening and really finding those mat returns. And here we go with another cross wrist tilt.
No, able to good bridge there and good roll through, I should say, to fight for no back points.
Yeah, didn't give up 90 degrees there long enough for any count.
Now 45 seconds left in this second period. He's going to sit out, and Trainer's going to let him go. Trainer does have 2 minutes and 56 seconds of riding time.
That is probably the most we've seen here in some of these home matches this year.
Unless No can, in this third period, or right now, he's going to get the takedown here.
Yeah, Trainer
Trainer's already out. Well, not. Trainer's got to be careful there.
Yeah.
Not going to his back. No, with the turn here. Trainer is going to fight back, and now this is tied up.
Yeah, this is now turned into a very different wrestling match just over the matter of the second half of the second period here. Trainer looked like he was kind of going in on a shot, but No was maintaining wrist control, and so he was just kind of defenseless on his offense, I guess.
You almost thought he had the escape point there, but they were still tied up, so nothing to give for that.
I couldn't find the escape or the reversal there late in the period.
Yeah.
No was able to pick up some backs there.
Now, just like that, it was 7-1. Now it's 7-7. So now we've got a good match again.
Right, and Trainer's got 2 minutes and 34 seconds of riding time. Now, No has an opportunity here to run that down, but
maybe get some back points off of it. But Trainer to his feet.
No with a half and tight waist, trying to find the leg ride. He's got the right leg. He's trying to fight to get it in, but Trainer caught
watch
the leg
for the defensive pin almost, but. Now, No's going to, got one swipe of back points.
Here.
Now he's going to get some more. And that'll put him on top. We don't have the best angle here.
It's kind of hard to see from where we're sitting where Trainer's shoulders are at right now. However, it doesn't seem like he's in danger. His No's going to kind of reset here.
Now he's got 4 back points there as well. Trainer's got to get to his feet and get a takedown now.
He's fighting to try to catch these boots that No's putting in, but No is doing a really good job at isolating the leg that he's not trying to put in and kind of like hooking it
Now he's looking for more back points. Trainer's just trying to fight off.
Under a minute to go here in the third. No leads, 11-7, and here comes another count of backs.
And this is huge because this could turn into a major decision for East Stroudsburg.
Right, Trainer's got to fight hard here the last 45 to get some work going.
Yeah. To not give anything up.
He can just hang out.
Yep. He's got, if he keeps running down this riding time, which he will.
Yeah, it's going to expire here with going under a minute right now, so 25 seconds left. Riding time won't be a factor here after it was up to 2 minutes and 56 seconds.
Very impressive by now to take that all the way down to what will be 30 seconds, but
certainly a
4 back points, and that's going to turn it into a major decision.
Strong wrestler on top there.
Yeah.
And that's going to run out the clock. No's going to take the win here. What a turn of events, the latter half of the match.
Yeah.
No completely shift the agenda there to win the 149 matchup tonight.
Very impressive showing in that second half of the match from No. I mean, he was down 7-1.
Right.
Turned it into 15-7, so very impressive for him.
Right, and those are the close matches that can't stop fighting, and they're going to end up determining who comes out on top in the team fight tonight.
Now in this 157-pound matchup, we got 2 true freshmen. For East Stroudsburg, going to be Gavin Reynolds, and for Shippensburg, Anthony D'Angelo. So they'll, over the course of their careers, they'll probably see plenty of each other as well.
Right, and both local guys here with Reynolds coming from Central Dauphin and Anthony D'Angelo coming from Carlisle, PA. So 2 District 3 guys that likely saw each other in high school.
Yeah, definitely.
Facing off here this evening in Higas Fieldhouse. Low single attempt there by Reynolds, and D'Angelo was able to get the ankle back, and now they're both fighting for ties. Specify for D'Angelo, he was a Trinity graduate, but lived in Carlisle, PA. So.
He did go to Carlisle High School for I think it was 2 or 3 years, and then he transferred over to Trinity.
Gotcha. Regardless, 2 local guys battling it out here this evening.
Yep.
D'Angelo and Reynolds both working to control those ties. Reynolds stuffing the head into a front headlock position. Trying to work some snap downs, create some movement. D'Angelo's able to pop his head back free. Now they're ear to ear, fighting to control those elbows.
D'Angelo able to get away from that front headlock.
He was hanging out on the elbow there for a second. I was thinking he might grab the wrist, go for a Russian tie, but
no. Just wanted to hang on to it,
Yep, just kind of keep him there for a little bit of security. Now they're back in ear to ear.
Yep. Now under 30 seconds left in this first period as well. No takedowns to show for, but plenty of action.
Short time here in the first. D'Angelo kind of pulled that Russian down, trying to stuff the front headlock, Reynolds, but D'Angelo was able to pop his head free. Time's going to run out here. They got to the edge of the mat. Reynolds is going to choose a start on bottom here. Still 0-0 going into the second. D'Angelo with the claw. As Reynolds is going to tripod up, fight to get free. Here we go, back on our feet. Reynolds, a little bit of a old school style of wrestling there, dropping down to the knee. I feel like that was very, very early 2000s.
Yeah.
Kind of neutral wrestling there. You don't quite see that very often anymore.
Just over a minute left in this second period. Not much happening in the neutral here, but looks like it's just going to come down to whoever gets a takedown first.
Reynolds snap.
He had D'Angelo out of position there for a second.
Right, he kind of snapped D'Angelo in a bit
now he's on that low single, but D'Angelo, good defense there.
Now D'Angelo controls the front headlock.
Yeah, looking for go behind, but Reynolds able to get back up to his feet and back to the middle of the mat. 30 seconds left in this second period. In on that. Oh, well, no, never mind.
Reynolds was almost in on that shot, but D'Angelo was double underhook and just lifted him back up, and now we're back up on our feet.
Short time now. Looks like they'll just stand this one out. They're content with just taking this to the third period.
It's going to do it, and it looks like D'Angelo is like, I'm choosing bottom, just drops right down to his knees.
Yeah, got to get that point back.
He wants to keep this show on the road, so.
Yeah, just got to get to your feet here. Can't let him rack up too much riding time, but already with the leg laced.
Reynolds leg lace. Looks like he's trying to open it up to put that boot in, but.
Yeah, but D'Angelo tripoding up. Just going to hang out here for a second. Graham being out. Oh, almost got the reverse. He's got it.
He's got the reversal, and Reynolds was hanging out back on the head.
Almost dangerous for Reynolds.
D'Angelo goes straight to the leg ride, figure four. We're going to get up to our feet, stepping out. It was a beautiful Granby roll by D'Angelo there to get that reversal. Reynolds hung out on the head just a little bit too long there and gave D'Angelo the opportunity to cover for the two.
Minute and a half left in the third period. It's going to be caution on
D'Angelo. A little bit of movement up there.
Yeah.
So
hey, you get three of those. You get 3 warnings, you know.
Yeah.
Might as well use them all. That's what my high school coach said. Reynolds tripoding up immediately right again. If he gets the escape here, it's just going to come down to a takedown.
Right.
And he will.
That's what tonight's game's going to be.
Yep.
2-2. Just over a minute left here in the third. Reynolds in on the sweep single. He's trying to shelf it up, but D'Angelo has the whizzer. He's trying to fight to hip down hard here.
He did hip down, but Reynolds right back in on it.
That's
now,
a tight whizzer.
That's a strong whizzer. D'Angelo got to get that leg free still.
Reynolds.
45 seconds left.
D'Angelo, he whizzered down hard. He stuffed the head, and now Reynolds is trying to come out the back door. D'Angelo fighting for the scramble here. He still has the ankle.
He's got the leg, and he's going to get the takedown.
He found the takedown. The crowd is loving it right now. 20 seconds left in the third here. D'Angelo wins 5-2.
Just got to keep him down here. You don't want to risk anything.
Right, you want to secure these team points here. You don't want to get out of position,
And that was a really good scramble by D'Angelo. 5 seconds left. Looked like he's going to take this one. What a match.
That was a beautiful sweep single by Reynolds, and that was some incredible defense by D'Angelo. That was a hard-fought match by both guys.
And that was a hard whizzer, too.
Yeah.
That thing, he basically just sent him back down on the mat.
We'll likely see that matchup here again later in the season and potentially for the next few years as both local true freshmen battle it out on the mat.
And moving on to our 165-pound match for East Stroudsburg sophomore Anthony Lawrence for Shippensburg grad student Nick Delp. And that's going to take the team score to 12-7, in favor of Shippensburg. And
Lawrence
Delp
on the shot. Delp fighting to get the scramble going, but Lawrence is going to get the takedown.
Yeah, this is going to be a good match.
Delp was getting his hips back up pretty quickly there, though. Lawrence still technically in control right now.
Yep. Delp's looking for the go behind.
Yeah, looking for this go behind out of this front headlock. He's going to get the one for the escape.
If he can get this go behind, that'd be 1 point leverage, and looks like he's going to get taken to his back.
Looking to try to lock up a cradle, but
looking for that cradle, but he's got.
Yeah, Lawrence was able to suck him under and taking him to his back.
Oh, that's tight. Nelson. That's tight. It's going to be a tough fight for Delp.
Delp is fighting hard, though, to get that shoulder up. He's trying to limp arm out. Now, that is his bad arm, so it's got to be careful there. The ref's going to call it potentially dangerous. That's 4. Oh, okay, so there was a full Nelson. So it looks like on that far side that we couldn't quite see Lawrence's other hand slipped in and touched the head. So
that's already taken the score to 10-2. And
10-2 in favor of Lawrence.
The high action first period. 1 minute in so far. It's 10-2 already.
Right, it's time for Delp here to kind of reset here and kind of knock a little bit of those jitters that were going on and kind of cool off and get back to work here.
10-3 now.
It's a sport where you got to have a short memory. I mean, those situations happen where you get in a bad position and you give up some points, but it's how you respond to those situations that determine the outcome of the match.
And that situation, you feel like it could have gone either way as well.
Right. Delp's going to find this sweep here.
Lawrence, with that wizard as well, able to fend that off. Yeah, he's on the re-attack now. And
right, Delp with the shot attempt, Lawrence with the re-shot. Delp's looking to try to get a scramble going. He was on the crotch lock, but he dropped down to the ankle.
That's sketchy.
And now, I don't know what's going on here.
That was an interesting move.
I mean, Delp is showing some real hip flexibility there, and Lawrence had a little bit of a roll there, so that was a scary bit of a scramble.
I mean, his back was bent in a way that you don't think a back should bend.
No, and now Delp has this cross-face cradle locked up. He's
got the cradle. He's got the knee in the side.
Take Lawrence back.
And Lawrence just reverses it right
rolls
there.
Through, pops the arm, and takes Delp back to his back
in that
again.
half Nelson.
It's gonna be
wow. And Lawrence is going to reverse that. And
it's just a situation out here right now where both guys are just kind of funky scramblers. So it looks like, one guy has some just really textbook, just a textbook clean move going, and then the other one just finds some weird scramble.
Yeah. Now short time, 14 seconds left. 14-6, and Lawrence now with a minute of riding time as well. That was another one of those situations, you thought.
Right, yeah. Delp kind of sat in for a switch, but they wound up on their feet, and there's going to be no escape there for Delp.
He had that cradle locked up, too, and you thought he was going to get something out of that, and then Lawrence able to fight out of that and then put him in a half and almost pin him again. So
14-6 here in favor of Lawrence. This is like one of those matches where there's a pretty big point gap, and sometimes it's because one guy's out there dominating the other.
Yeah.
But this match just kind of looks like it's just both guys just keep catching each other in some funky situations. So
almost just luck, honestly.
Keeping us on the edges of our seats here to see some more interesting wrestling going on.
By the way, that was only the first period.
Right, yeah.
That
was the first period, and it was quite the roller coaster of a first period. As Delp tripods up here.
I thought it was a third,
Honestly,
I thought it was a third, and I look up, and it's second period, and wow.
I feel like I've aged 10 years here during this match.
So, in a very eventful first period for him.
Something about just those scrambles gets the anxiety.
Yeah.
Going some butterflies in the stomach as a spectator.
Delp in on that sweep single, and he's going to take it to the other hip, and now he's got it.
Trying to come out the back door. Lawrence is just staying with the hands locked there, trying to see if he can just get a stalemate out of it, but Delp's going to swim through.
Got to pop that head out. It's going to be tough. Lawrence holding on to that ankle. And he's going to put him in danger.
Right.
Nothing coming from that, though.
Feels like we were kind of close to some stalemate situations here. And
now
they keep wrestling through. Delp, though, keeps fighting to try to find some score out of this.
Yeah.
And Lawrence is hanging on for dear life down there right now. Delp's isolated the leg, but
watch
Lawrence,
that knee. Oh.
Lawrence has Delp in a Merkle.
Oh, my God. That's 3v3.
Yeah, that's 3. That should be 3 there if he has the Merkle locked up, but it looks like he doesn't have his bottom arm on it.
And now, Delp able to get the takedown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lawrence didn't quite. Delp did a great job of keeping the hands separated there and not letting Lawrence lock up the Merkle, so that's why there were no points. So Delp's able to take the score now, 10-14.
Trying to bring that riding time down as well because he's already over a minute.
Right, short time here. Delp's going to.
Got the boot in. Looking for the spladle.
Or spread eagle, rather.
Yeah. Oh, he almost
had it there, and now we're almost in on another scramble situation.
Jeez. Time runs out,
Edge of the mat there, Leighton. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm looking up in the stands right now, and I see multiple sets of fans with their hands on their head, like nervous looks on their face. This is quite the just funky scramble fest out here tonight.
Now, just like that, it's 10-14. Close match. You believe it's anyone's match right here, but
right. And this is Anthony Lawrence, true sophomore, Christian Brothers Academy in New Jersey, leading Nick Delp, the grad transfer from Bucknell.
Both are showing some fatigue here. You know, they're both just trying to end it now. Honestly,
I mean, you're out there clashing like that and scrambling. You're gonna burn out of the energy pretty quickly. So
yeah, it takes a lot out of you.
This match is gonna come down to this last minute and 20 seconds here of who's gonna want to battle more.
Delp keeps looking at the clock, seeing what he's working with.
Right. And Lawrence is thinking, I got 4-point lead right now. Got a minute and 5 seconds of riding time on the clock.
Now he's in on that doubles. Going to look to switch it to a single, but Delp has that ankle, and now Lawrence just looking to go out of bounds now. And the ref's going to call a stalemate.
Going to be a stalemate. 53 seconds left here on the clock. This is Lawrence hustles back to the center there to reset.
Still time for a comeback.
Right, Delp's got about a minute left here to go to work and try to close this gap down.
It's going to be tough, though, because he still does have a minute and 5. So if Delp does get a takedown, he's got to stay on him for 5 or 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds, which is no easy feat.
No, and
now
Delp's
he's in on the single.
Deep on the high crotch.
You just got to finish. Switching to a double and
going to cut across.
He's going to get the takedown.
It's 13-14.
Now you got to hold him there for a second, though.
Yeah, he's going to run the riding time down. He's got 20 seconds here to either work a pinning combination or cut him. So
what are you going to do?
Delp's got 15 seconds here to figure out what he's going to do. He's going to try to cut Lawrence, but Lawrence is going to stay down on his knees. So this is a situation where Lawrence is like, I got the point lead. I don't got to do anything here, man.
Yeah, now that looks like it's going to be the end of it. What a match.
That was an incredible match there between Nick Delp and Anthony Lawrence, and Lawrence is going to persevere to hang on there and win 14-13. I mean, he racked up those 14 points in the first period.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he was really just hanging on the last 2 periods, but Delp didn't quite have it in the tank tonight to close that point deficit.
And Delp just coming back up from what was it?
From a shoulder injury.
Yeah, shoulder injury. So he's still getting his lungs under him.
Right.
Now we're moving on to this 174-pound matchup for East Stroudsburg. There's a junior, Robert Burke, and for Shippensburg, junior Trey Shoemaker is back in the lineup. Shoemaker he's going on top, and he looks like he's going to get the takedown here. Yep, he gets the takedown. Still in a weird position. Burke able to grab onto that leg, but now he's headhunting.
Right, but Shoemaker does have
might be having
the leg
backs
in
here.
There, and
it looked like he had backs, but
Shoemaker's got to be careful. He's got the double boots in, but he's up high on the hips now.
Shoemaker loves the boots.
He's really fighting to try to get that other boot in.
He's right on the edge of the mat, though, so they're just going to go out of bounds and get a reset there in the middle.
Right, and that last match was a crucial win there for ESU that could prove vital in the team score, as it's now 12-10 here. Shippensburg still leading, but, I mean, it's going to really truly come down to these heavyweight, or I guess upper weights at the end of the night.
And Shoemaker, like I said, he's back in the lineup, so we'll see if he's got a good set of lungs under him and can hold it until the final whistle.
Yeah, and these are two guys with fairly similar looking just overall career records last year.
Shoemaker looking for backs there. He's not quite going to get the count. He's close, but Burke able to fight off and not let any more points on the board.
Continue to throw down out here. Shoemaker trying to control those wrists.
Looking for backs again. Burke, now he's going to get him.
He's going to start counting here. Shoemaker just kind of using his knee there to really just force Burke past 90 degrees. He's got to be careful, though. He's pretty far up there and out in the front, and this is an opportunity for Burke to, pop his head out and look for a reversal.
And which he doesn't have yet. Shoemaker's still on that leg. He was able to get 4 back points.
Yeah, it's going to be locked hands there because he was still down on the mat. No, excuse me. Never mind, no.
What? Yeah, I don't know what they called there.
It looked like he was signaling locked hands.
But maybe just calling stalemate there. I'm not sure.
Stalling.
Calling for stalling. All right.
His official had the hands locked up there together, but that's why I missed a little misread there.
I believe that's the first one of the night.
Yeah, I mean, these have been some action-packed matches here this evening, so not many stall calls either way. Or I guess for this matter, that's the first one, if any stall calls.
Mm-hmm. Now, Shoemaker does have riding time up to 2:15 and counting, and he's trying to get more backs here. Short time, he got 20 seconds. Burke's putting Shoemaker in danger here. Got to be careful, but Shoemaker able to recover very well.
Shoemaker with the half, stacking.
Oh my.
Burke up, and that's going to be a hard position to fight out of there.
Luckily, he had short time, so
he's going to rack up the 4 count, and it's going to be
that's close. That is
quite
close.
See it on camera, but I think about every single part of Burke's body was flat on the mat, but his shoulder blades. He was doing an incredible job using every bit of muscle in his neck to just bridge up there and not give up that pin.
I'll tell you, he was an inch away.
Yeah,
he was an inch away. Seriously,
and that's got to be a scary spot to be because you don't know how much time is left in the clock.
Right.
So, fortunately, the bell was saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell. Yep. Now, that's going to move it up to 11-0 for Shoemaker, and he's going to start on bottom, trying to get 1 point here.
Right, coming out to the side here, that elbow out there, looking for a bit of looks like a wing roll.
Yeah, looking like a Peterson maybe, but now he might just look to get the reversal, but Burke with a
Burke's trying to run the power half and stacked it, but Shoemaker was able to just duck his head out and take the reversal, or find the reversal.
Now, and one more turn, and Shoemaker in bad position there.
Yeah, looking for a tilt there. Now Burke's in on the headlock, trying to turn Shoemaker. Shoemaker is doing everything in his power.
He's able to get out of it.
He's going to get out.
Man.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
He hasn't been in the best position so far this match, but somehow, some way, he's able to recover every time.
Right, and, he's looking. You're Shoemaker right now. You're thinking, I got to find this tech fall or pin. You got to find all these bonus points out here tonight. Close team duel. You're going to be fighting for anything you can find.
Now they're in, just a weird position. Just a weird position. That's all.
Burke on Shoemaker there, but coach is yelling. He wants Shoemaker to find this spladle. Burke's like pushing the leg away. He's like, no, thank you. I'm not getting spladled here.
And one more turn is going to do it, but Burke fighting hard not to let that happen.
And Shoemaker locking up the crossface cradle, using his length to his advantage here.
Yeah.
He's got it locked up there. He's going to let it go. Burke fought get those hands free. Back into the crab ride here.
That almost. That'll do it.
Shoemaker's going to find 2 back points there to get the technical fall towards the end here of the second period, 15-0.
And that score might not have said it, but I feel like that match was closer than it seemed.
Right, yeah.
Technical fall awarded to Shippensburg's Trey Shoemaker.
A good return match for Shoemaker after missing what was the last 3 matches. So
right, yeah, getting back in here tonight and going to work.
Now up for Shippensburg at 184 is going to be junior Owen Cook, and for East Stroudsburg another junior Max Winkler.
184, East Stroudsburg's Max Winkler, Shippensburg's Owen Cook.
And team score after that, last match, is going to be 17-10. So Ship with a 7-point lead right now. Cook, a shot, but nothing to show for, other than a leg slap. Now Cook with a go behind. He's going to mat return him to get the takedown.
Right, that was some good reactive wrestling there. Looked like Winkler kind of took a shot there with his head down, so Cook was able to just kind of snap and go. Cook on top here, trying to control some of these different ties.
Fighting on the edge of the mat.
Step out of bounds.
Walk it out.
Go back to the center here, reset. Cook already has 30 seconds of riding time up on the clock here. So
1 minute into the match already.
Quick opening takedown and going to work. Winkler's going to find the escape here.
Right before Cook got to a minute of riding time as well, so now a minute and a half left in the first period. Oh, with a nice high C. Winkler able to grab the ankle as to try and defend it. Now they're in a somewhat of a scramble.
Right, Cook's just trying to fight to get his ankle free there. He's got the leg laced. It's just Winkler's holding on to that ankle there because that's your lifeline.
Yep.
But it looks like
now just 50 seconds left. See if Cook can't crossfade him hard.
Grinding that crossface down there, trying to get him to just let go of the ankle. But Winkler understands the assignment.
Yeah.
He's keeping a hold there, locked up at the knee now. So Winkler's not only keeping it locked, but he's working his way up the leg.
Nothing right now. 30 seconds left in this first period. Winkler holding on for dear life right now. Now he's working up a little bit, and now he's switching over.
Now Winkler is the one up in control, or up on top, or getting the height here.
Now they're going to call potentially dangerous on that knee.
Right, he was pulling on that knee there. Winkler was like, come on, man, I don't think I was pulling it that hard, but official said otherwise.
And they call,
So, pretty scrambly situation there.
Lots 10 seconds left
tonight.
As you heard by the buzzer, that'll do it for the first period. Cook up 3-1. Winkler's going to choose bottom. Get a quick point out of this see if you can't. This gives Cook an opportunity to get just 5 more seconds of riding time as well.
Winkler going to find the escape.
Cook able to get 8 more seconds on that. And Cook, the double, he's going to take him right down. That was a good shot. Winkler didn't even see him coming. That takes the score to 6-2 now. And Cook able to add on to the riding time.
Winkler going to tripod up here. He's going to find the escape. Now Cook has filled up over a minute of riding time. He's at 1 minute and 32 seconds here.
Now on a high C, beautiful, taking him up. Now he's just going to return him easily for that takedown. That was a nice sequence.
That was a beautiful high crotch by Cook.
These last 2 takedowns by Cook, Winkler just hasn't been able to react at all. Cook looks like she's just going to cut him, and he will. Well,
nope, he's going
not quite.
to stay in control there, and they're going to step out.
Cook looking a little tired. Coach getting mad at him, telling him not to just let him up so easily. Winkler doing a good job getting to his feet, though.
Right, now Winkler's doing a good job, though. I mean, fighting off Cook's hands, keeping those wrists clear, and, you know, just keeping those, like, ankles flat so you can just kind of knee pound and just – he's very, like, demonstrating a lot of, like, just dexterity on bottom here.
Cook, it's short time now, 10 seconds left in the second period.
It's very subtle, but you can notice when Winkler, he tripods up, does his little knee slide there to create some hip separation, and then, boom, up on his feet, fighting to cut out, but Cook's going to ride him out here to conclude the second period.
And then I'll give Cook almost 2.5 minutes of riding time, and he's just going to choose neutral.
Yeah, for those last 2 takedowns, I mean, he was able to get in real deep.
Just
nice
like that, he was on the legs again, but he went for the headlock, but
going to find the snap and go behind. And he's going
to cut him.
Yep, cut him again. So
it's 12-4. He's got the major decision as of right now. Looking to add on to it and just find the tech, though.
Might start playing the take him down, let him up game here to.
He's going to take him to his back. He is not going to play that game, and he's got the tech essentially on. Well, that'll be it. He had the opportunity, but.
That's going to be the tech fall there by Owen Cook. Racking up some more bonus points for the Raiders at 174 pounds.
He was looking to play the takedown, let him up game, then he said, nope. Took him right to his back.
Excuse me, 184 pounds. My apologies there.
Big for the Raiders as well, as it brings it up to a 12-point match. And now for East Stroudsburg, you're looking for 2 straight pins, which it's not impossible, but it doesn't happen much in college.
No, and yeah, if they can find these next 2 pins, it'll go down to criteria, but we're not going to worry about that unless that situation arises. Diesel Kozer and Matthew Richardson take to the mat.
Yeah. Just going to call a stalemate here. Go back to the center of the mat. Richardson, a grad student, against Kozer, the true sophomore, who was out the last 2 weeks, or not last one, but he did have a sickness about a week or 2 ago. So
Kozer and Richardson pummeling in. Kozer looking for a throw. Richardson steps out of it. Kozer on the sweep, bringing the leg up here, shelving it.
Got it all up.
And here comes some more scrambling.
With a fancy move there. Now he's got the ankle. Kozer got the leg locked there. Now Richardson basically can't move because Kozer's got those legs there, but now he's going to try and put him in danger, and he's going to get the takedown. Smart wrestling from Kozer there.
Richardson keep getting that hip separation, was able to find Kozer's ankle. Kozer in on the crotch lock.
Short time now, just 25 seconds left, and once again on the edge of the mat.
Richardson trying to come out the back door here as Kozer's staying on that ankle, not trying to give up an inch of position.
10 seconds left. Looks like they're just going to hold it there.
That'll do it. Time will run out here in the first period, and Kozer was able to manage to stay in control there.
You wouldn't expect 2 scramble situations already from the 197 pounders.
By the way these matches have been going tonight, I'd expect a scramble out of anyone that steps on that mat here this evening. Put 2 bears out there, and I'd expect to see them just diving at each other's ankles and trying to get into a funk roll. Kozer up to his feet, finds the escape there pretty quickly, starting off the second period.
Richardson able to dip the riding time below 1 minute now.
Kozer and Richardson out there hand fighting hard, trying to control these ties on their feet. Richardson with a shot attempt. Now Kozer's in on the front headlock. Shoots in deep for the low single.
Possibly another scramble.
Coming out the back door, dropping down now to
now he's going to get a takedown.
The double. He's going to get the takedown here on the edge of the mat.
No scramble.
No, but Richardson's still fighting. He's trying to find that switch.
Yeah.
But Kozer's going to cover the legs and make sure he kind of truly secures that control.
Yeah. Now they're going to go out of bounds. Kozer up 7-0 right now with 1:17 riding time. And if Kozer just doesn't get pinned here, that'll put the match away.
Granby roll by Richardson. Kozer was able to cover it.
Now Kozer getting a little high. Now he's able to get his hips back down again.
Richardson gets up to his feet there late in the second, but Kozer's able to stay on the leg and keep in control. Richardson's going to opt for neutral.
If you're Kozer, you're just going to watch for the throw here.
Yeah, and Kozer is at 1:42 seconds of riding time, so should neither guy score any points, then he'll secure the major decision. But there's 1:43 seconds of wrestling left to go, so a lot of opportunity for both guys to find some takedowns here.
And match is 7-0, but in just 10 seconds it can become tied up real quick.
Right, yeah, we've seen that a few times here this evening of just some of those close matches where they just start to swing, the momentum starts to swing and shift into different directions as the match goes on. So Never count your eggs before they hatch.
Richardson in on that single.
Kozer on the crotch lock.
He's got Richardson in danger a little bit. Now
Richardson's still on the leg, but Kozer is kind of on top here, out to the side.
And as the clock goes below 40 seconds, it'll lock up a riding time point for Kozer.
Right, so
essentially 8-0, and Kozer will get the takedown anyways.
Gonna find the takedown, so that truly secures the major decision. Now, it's 4 points shy from tech fall.
Yep.
Plus, once the riding time point gets added on.
Yeah.
So
20 seconds left, though. I'm sure he's just content with the win.
True. I mean, yeah, the bonus points aren't going to matter here. This evening, should Shippensburg win this next match,
yeah,
that should secure the win. But it's always fun to go out there and score points.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Richardson, some quick movement there trying to get to his feet, but Kozer does a great job just covering the hips and not letting them get too separated.
Now there's 5.5 seconds left in this third period.
Granby attempt by Richardson. Kozer covers the hips and locks down the win. 11-0 for Shippensburg. And that locks down the team win. 26-10.
And Kozer, another guy that's local, literally like 5 minutes away, grew up in Shippensburg. Now he's going to Shippensburg University, so...
And Livingston's not going to go out, so that's going to be a forfeit win for
Leighton Schmidt, Carlisle native as well. He was very happy as he threw his headgear out.
And that'll do it here for tonight's wrestling match. Shippensburg against East Stroudsburg. Shippensburg tops the Warriors 26-16 to secure the first conference win of the night. There were a lot of close matches and a lot of dominant matches out there this evening. Saw some tech falls, saw some pins, so a lot of really good action for the Raiders as the momentum starts to get rolling in their favor here as we conclude get closer to concluding the regular season. The regional tournament on deck here.
No, they're just trying to get in shape for this regional tournament, and this was a good match to help in that direction.
All right, yeah, we'll finish out a few more dual meets, but
coming up is Monday. Monday night's a home one against Fairmount State, correct?
Monday night against Fairmount State, and then the Raiders will be on the road Friday, February 14th against Kutztown, and then from there, it's time for the postseason push on March 1st. So that'll do it here tonight at Higas Fieldhouse on Shippensburg University. Once again, Shippensburg wins 26-16 over ESU. My name's Ian Sherlock. I'm joined here by Tommy Crum. Thank you for tuning in.